My name is Justin Harders. I want to talk to you about something I use in my boat every time I go out on the water for any significant amount of time.
Introducing the ProNav Angler, a GPS-guided autopilot system that offers total boat control at an affordable price. Engineered to let anglers focus on fishing, the Angler easily connects to your bow mount trolling motor. Install the Angler app on your smartphone or tablet and control your boat's every move. Create and modify routes on and off the water without a chart plotter or sonar along prime lies, such as weed lines, drop-offs, and other structure. Serious fishermen understand the importance of quality lake charts. ProNav has partnered with Navionics to easily create and import routes using a high-fidelity map. Cache maps on your device to ensure seamless off-the-grid operation. Want to sit on a school of fish? The Anchor feature has you covered. Store unlimited routes and waypoints in the ProNav cloud to ensure seamless operation between devices, including sharing of routes and waypoints. ProNav Angler, engineered for total boat control.
Now, the ProNav Angler is basically a GPS autopilot for your electric trolling motor. Very similar to like Minn Kota's iPilot, and then Motor Guide's, I think it's called Link. But with some advantages, I think, for the average angler. One, the ProNav Angler I can use on my phone, which eliminates me having to upgrade or buy a different brand of sonar unit that I don't want. Like if I have a Minn Kota trolling motor, so I would have to have a Humminbird fish finder, and I think at least in the Helix range. So I like that I can have my tablet or even just my iPhone out here and do everything that those units do as far as GPS guidance on a trolling motor. That was what sold me. I decided I wanted the features like to create a route, to follow certain depth contours and anchoring and all those things, but I didn't want to buy a $600-700 fish finder and then an iPilot Link system. Another reason I went with it is I have a Minn Kota power drive, and this is a 2018 model, which can't be upgraded to iPilot anymore, not even just like the regular iPilot with a remote and no connectivity to the fish finder or GPS on the sonar unit. So I went with ProNav Angler, and I really like it. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing here on the app. But basically, I'm just drifting, controlled drift with my trolling motor. I'm going a consistent 1.2 mile an hour, and I've got a route created in here, and my boat's following it. I'm marking fish on the bottom, so I'm pulling bottom bouncers with like a slow death rig and worms. And I just wanted to explain to you guys, I use this all the time. I am standing here, rigging rods, organizing tackle. I'm not driving the boat. Nobody's driving the boat. It's driving itself. And for me, that's huge. Let me get to the app, and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And then I'll come back, and hopefully I catch a fish by then. Basically, right now you're looking at the ProNav app. And all those dots along there, that's my route. And this is the new beta. It's still in beta, this version of the app. The other app does a lot of similar features. This one has some new things in it that are above and beyond what I expected. There's some more new things coming, or I think might be coming, and I can't tell you, but anyway. So what this app does, what I did is I trolled this route to see if I could find fish in here, and I marked a bunch of fish. And so this route was pre-recorded. It was just a recorded track. From there, I could go to tools down here to create a route from your tracks, and it made a route, and I flipped it around and I hit go, and it's following it perfectly. I mean, you can look at my boat there. I did kind of loop around here, so it's showing a stop point a little early, but that's okay. I'm going to end the route long before that. And if I don't catch any fish on this route, I'm probably not going to keep it. But just, like I said, I'm not driving the boat. Like, nobody's doing anything. Some other things, though, that I use this a lot, I mark fish. If I see it on my fish finder, I can hit right down here, this mark button, and it will say location marked. And then I can go back in and I can rename it. I can share it with other people that have the ProNav Angler, or just even have the app. Because if they have the app, they can get the marks. They don't even have to have a ProNav unit, and the app's free. So it's a great way to share your fishing spots with your buddies. Let's see, what else can we talk about here? Oh, the anchor feature. That's pretty simple. You hit anchor in this new app, and this is the beta. It's coming out soon, I think, but this isn't quite exactly like the app that you currently have now looks like. So, but I can hit anchor here. I can create an anchor anywhere on the map, and it'll take me there and anchor there. I can hit show all points. These are all my marks that I've made. I can pick any one of those that I've made along here, and it'll take me back there. And then if you want to throw a jig, like you marked a pile of fish, trolled through them, didn't catch anything, wanted to go back, you'd see, like I named some of these fish and things. But I'm still refining how I want to do all my marks. But anyway, so I know that there's a pile of fish there. It's 0.08 miles away. We're like real close. I could hit go, click on it. It would take me there. It would anchor me there. And then I could jig that spot. And I could pull up those fish that I think are there or not there, and then move to the next one. So it works like phenomenally well. Other things I can do. Vector. I use Vector a lot. Especially early in the spring when I'm northern pike fishing and I'm just beating the bank in the emerging weeds. I use Vector because it's just simpler than trying to create a route and then want to go back or stop or do anything. I just like to vector along, and I like use my foot pedal. Never. I have it out in case I absolutely need it to maneuver, but I do not use the foot pedal. Let's see where we are here. Alright, so my motor realized, it's starting to drift off course. It corrects. We're going back on course here. But I mean, that's the gist of this. It's basically, it's going to do everything iPilot did and more. So the goods, the things I like, is I didn't have to upgrade to a new sonar graph GPS combo. I also did not have to buy a new trolling motor because this is the power drive that can't be upgraded. And it works great. I mean, I haven't had an iPilot to bring up next to it, but I have absolutely no complaints. The anchor feature is one thing that I like almost the most. It's super great. It holds you in one spot very, very well. Cons, things I don't like about it is, this is going to sound kind of backwards, but I can't use it with my graph. I am old-fashioned. I've marked things on my graph since GPS was part of fish finders, and I've been marking. So I have all kinds of marks in there that are now not in this one. So I get to restart that process. And so, yes, I would have rather had something that can integrate with a graph, but I didn't want to upgrade graphs. And I didn't want to go Humminbird. I had a Humminbird. This is back in the old days, so I'm sure they're way better now. I really like my Lowrance units. I want to stay with Lowrance units. This boat came with the power drive. Didn't want to buy a new motor, so this worked perfectly for me. For the amount of money that ProNav Angler costs, it just doesn't make sense to go spend 2 times or better that amount of money for what iPilot does. Anyway, I'm sorry I didn't catch a fish for you guys. I'm going to leave the camera on while I sit here and relax just to see if I do get a fish, but I'm going to shut the sound off. But the sound on the camera will be there, but it's probably just going to be terrible quality. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative. If there's something you want to see, let me know. But while you're waiting, or while you're dreaming of fishing, let's go check me out on Facebook. It's facebook.com/pondjunkie, PONDJUNKIE, just like it sounds. I post content. I fish Midwest Nebraska. Right now I'm on Sherman Reservoir, Nebraska. So go check me out. And if you're interested in ProNav Angler, go check out their Facebook page at ProNav Marine and give them a message. They're going to be able to answer all kinds of questions. And so can I. So send me a message. I love getting personal messages, whether it's how did you catch those fish, where were you at, what were you doing. I'm going to answer those because I'm not out here to try to keep secrets from anybody. I want everybody to be able to catch fish. And so send me a message. Ask about the ProNav Angler and how I like it and why I picked it if I didn't answer your question. And if you want to know how to get one, message me. I'm an open book. You guys want to learn how to fish for walleye here in Nebraska? I'm going to tell you what I know. So hit me up, hit ProNav Marine up, and I think you guys are going to really like it if you get into it. So anyway, that's all for this video.